Resident Alien Season 3, Episode 8 Review Homecoming. Possibly the
Right.
final episode of the show, depending on whether we get another season or not. Because as far as Wikipedia has to say, I haven't looked at any entertainment news lately, but Wikipedia says has only mentioned the third season, so who knows? And they did cut this season down from 12 to 8, so who knows? Um, there's a lot of visual effects and such, so it might be expensive, and it might not be. Might be very popular, but still not popular enough to get the costs. To make the costs work out. But we shall see.
I'd like to say that I called it.
Which part?
The Grace plan might not make the Earth suitable for us hybrids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all called that one.
Even in universe, they were calling that one. It's like,
Yeah. It's like,
do you know? Yeah, because in a few episodes, he's like, "Do you know the plan?" Of course, I know the plan. Do you know about the tree parts? Of course, I know about the tree thing.
you don't know. There is no tree parts.
You do not nothing. But yeah, yeah, they did a good job of laying that down as, hey, yeah, no, these guys, no, they don't care.
At all.
Yeah. And so, yep, we get the introduction of this mantis thing that can.
Yeah.
I think they've taught. It was one. I think he was one of the. It was one of the
Creatures
aliens
talked
that
about
they.
during the ufology thing, I think.
I don't have a real clear remembering of that, but it wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, it. It's like, yeah, Alien Tracker. That's going to be interesting to whether they, he's got to talk to Asta. Like, there was like something wasn't right when, like, my initial thought, like, there was a couple different ways that could go. One of the things was like, if, because when he came back without Bridget, it's like, okay, is Bridget taking over his role and he's stuck with them? And then you see the Vantis and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so, but now Asta's got a, uh, Asta's gonna have to be told by the new alien tracker that, yes, no, that's not Harry. That's a shapeshifter, because he looks like a mantis to me. That doesn't look like Harry. I know what Harry looks like.
He's a bug face, not an octopus face.
Yeah. You remember that drawing that was out and about a while ago? That picture of, have you seen this? Like, yeah, no, that's what he looks like to me. And yeah, he that was not him. And so now they've got that thread hanging of, okay, Harry is up with the Greys and there's a mantis. But let's see.
Yeah, they, instead of closing a bunch of threads, they just threw more and more at this.
And
Yeah.
Also, of course, it's fake Harry when he said no to a pie.
Right?
Yeah, that was also a red flag. It's like,
exactly.
Harry not wanting pie. This is not it. This is not on. No. Harry must enjoy pie.
So it's like, this is some bullshit.
Let's see. Yeah, and we did resolve the Greys' plan of, like, they were at least stymied for the moment because Joseph was like, "Yeah, no, you're gonna kill me. Okay, you know all that prep I did to, work for you, and
Undo.
yeah, I'm just gonna go over there with that, that glove with all the DNA that I was working for you, and I got the ball that does the thing. Like, no, I went in the cave and just turned it all into sand. So now it's gonna take you a while to clear out the sand, refill the water, make everything back up. It's like it would take a while for you to fix it, and by then, we've got more time to prep and interfere.
Oh, I guess I should note, Moon.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
that's
mean,
no moon.
I mean, pretty much everybody says the moon is fake. Doctor Who, it's a giant alien egg. Um,
I mean, the moon's still real. They just probably hollowed it out to turn to your own little thing.
they can't really blow up the spaceship anymore, though.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Imagine if that worked. It's like, hey, is the moon falling down towards us in pieces?
Right?
Yes,
I love that.
you'd need something like, if you'd have to kill the Greys, and then so you'd have to. You can't destruct the moon because that would be dangerous, but you could, like, create a poison for Greys and then pump that into the
But you gotta,
environmental system, I suppose.
but first you gotta rescue all the babies and stuff. Although they did at least rescue her baby.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, like, there could be something that's inoffensive to humans but is deadly to the Greys, and you could pump it, the entire, like, you could pump it into the environmental systems and kill all the Greys, and then leave, just sort of do a reverse, flip the script. We're going to poison your atmosphere. Or, if they have an atmospheric control system, like, that's making the moon the right gravity and the right composition, like, you just turn flip the switch and take something out that whatever's in there, and you replace it with something that's going to increase the gravity and poison them instead of lowering the gravity.
Although I mean, the moon
It
has
could be,
lower gravity.
yeah, but we don't know how low they need it. If the moon is fine, then that's fine, but they still probably need something, like, there's probably something regulating their life support system. And if you could inject something into the life support system that's inoffensive to humans and hairy species, but deadly to the Greys, it's like, aha, I have killed all of the Greys, they are dead. Ha ha ha, you lose. Now I will haha and live on this glory. Now that I have killed all the Greys, I shall call Heather. and and we shall be together, and we shall live in the Greys
Yeah,
space station.
the problem with that?
He still thinks she betrayed him, but
Exactly.
yeah. But if he found out what was going on, I'd assume, like, at some point he finds out what really went on with them and Heather and all that, and, like, he finds out that she was threatened into doing whatever she was doing, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, then she just was scared of the Greys. Well, I have killed the Greys, at least the ones here. So now we can set up a portal, and then she can live here with me on the moon, and we can have we can be a nice nuclear family right here on the moon, in my nice moon space station. And there's enough room, we can just you know, have a nice little place.
It's like, wait, did you get abducted too? And I abducted myself. Oh,
Well,
on Prize
that's another
Facts.
thing that has to be always kind of kept up with this series is, okay, why is Harry here? Why is Harry here? Because there always has to be something to keeping him there. And, you know, first bit was him keeping his. The only thing that was keeping him here was that he was going to blow up his device, but he had to go find his device. And then the whole world is coming to an end once he'd sort of made an attachment, you know, sort of the people of the town and Asta and all them, and he's like, yes, now the world will come to an end, so now I have to do something to stop it. And now the Greys are, now they know the Greys are the ones who are trying to do it, but once the Greys are stopped, like,
I mean, it could be that he's got attachments
yeah,
there.
yeah, but that's always the thing that he's always going to be a little conflicted because he could go someplace else and have all the fun he wants, but then he's got these attachments to Earth and to patience, and you know it's whether he wants to continue doing what he's doing, or does he want to go you know to some other planet and do something else that he wants to do. Like, and if like the Earth was ceded to the Greys, so when after he failed, and so like if the Greys fall away and they leave the Earth, it's like, is his species going to come back and say, no, we are going to kill all humans now, and then he's going to have to deal with his species again. It's like one
Who
out of
knows?
frying pan into oven. Into fire, rather.
Uh, I don't know.
I'm not an alien.
One part I thought was funny was he just picks up the grays and just tosses them and it just lingers on one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the whole genre of fiction. Humans are space works, where like we're actually like weirdly, because of the way life started in the universe, we're actually on a very heavy world, and we're actually extremely strong for most species, and just like they just it's that sort of situation. It's like, yep, oh yeah, oh, oops, I snapped your neck. Oops, snapped your neck. Oops, snapped your neck. Like, yes, dodge your ray guns, punch you in the face, you die. But or just slightly turn up the gravity. Just watch them all snap their necks.
Yeah, not really
But that
strong
could be the way
aliens.
that could be the way he finishes them off. He gets to the gravity controls and turns everything up to Earth levels. Like there's some extra gravity
Yeah.
if they need it. If they need it, because it did seem like they had. Did they have normal gravity on the station? I mean, at least in the parts the humans were supposed to be in. Like, they, you know, they have artificial gravity. If they have an artificial gravity generator, just go in there and turn it to 10, and just like, no, turn it to Earth settings, and it's like, oh yes, this is just fine. I can move around just fine. Greys are just falling down dead all around just because they can't keep their head up.
I mean, it would make sense why they would be on Earth, why they would be like that, because the moon, why they'd be on the moon, because the moon has a lighter gravity.
Yeah,
So, you know,
yeah, it
a
would make
lighter
sense.
the
Yeah,
moon's gravity is good for them. So, kind of like in the series The Expanse, how people born on Mars, people born on Mars are raised as Marines, so they're trained on Earth gravity. But people born on like the asteroids or born on the moon, they are not adapted to Earth gravity. So they can't handle being on Earth very long.
Yeah,
And
it's
in,
exquisite torture to
and
just.
so actually there is a form of torture they use where they basically shackle you to the wall and let your own weight just dislocate you, your arms.
Mm.
Ow.
Let your entire body just like crush itself.
Cool.
I mean, granted, that's not legal torture. Like it's cruel and unusual punishment type thing against Geneva Conventions or whatever the heck.
Yeah, but this is space. There's no such thing as
No,
space.
no, they still have they have a they have a government over all the all the colonies, with Earth being the central focus, but sometimes governments don't always act within legal parameters. It's kind of a Guantanamo Bay kind
I
of.
mean, technically speaking, they still act within the legal parameters. I mean, if you're the one making up the laws, then you can break the laws.
There's still checks and balances. You can't just make up your own laws.
To the government, that I'm kidding.
But yeah, that's kind of the same sort of thing.
Like, oh my god, what if he's chipped too? You have lice. I mean, you could have lice.
Yeah, and he does have lice.
You know, something just occurred to me, and I may be wrong on this, but Asta doesn't know that I forget the kid's name, but that the
Max?
kid, yeah, that Max knows that
Yeah, she does.
Oh, she does. Okay.
Yeah, because he had to play mediator between them at one point.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, so many cliffhangers. God damn it.
No, it's like it left everything open.
Yeah, there was the thing with the sheriff that's kind of, it's less a cliffhanger, more of a, okay, well, that sort of seems to be going in a direction now. Sheriff and the what was her name?
Torres.
Yeah, she they're that seems to be going in a positive.
Tentatively getting back together ish.
Yeah, seems to be headed in a positive direction.
Oh, so Sheriff has now seen an alien, but how does she want to bet it's some government thingy-majig?
Yeah, birds aren't real, sort of
Yeah,
situation.
I know.
He's gonna come up with something like that.
God, I love when his like maybe girlfriend or whatever is like aliens aren't real, something. Like, I knew you were perfect. Oh.
Yeah,
And
and
part of it's good. Didn't blow up the ship, mostly because of the moon thing, and also I don't think she could live with herself knowing she killed that many babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I
a lot of
could,
babies.
but I don't
I
know.
mean, so could I.
And for anybody watching, that is a joke.
For him, at least.
Yes, only for me, nobody else.
I am very much pro kill all the babies.
Anyway,
I know there's more. I'm trying to think, though.
I am pedophobic. Like, children terrify me.
and Sahara's back, so that should be
Oh,
interesting
yeah.
if we get another season, because now she's back in the picture. We actually, have her possibly for an entire season, hopefully, because that makes a good. She bounces off of
They work well together.
yeah, it bounces off the Max really well. Like it's because she's very clever.
He's very stupid.
Yeah, and so like he's talented because he's got the alien vision thing, but he's also a
Dim.
dim comparatively. And Sahar is smart, but doesn't have the alien gift, and so like they have to sort of when they work together, like he can find the information, but she can process it and kind of keep him from doing things that are too stupid.
Stupid.
Meanwhile, like he brings her out of her shell to do fun things because she's that sort of it can also be a problem of like you get too intelligent, you start not wanting to take risks.
Yeah,
you
you're a
don't
little
take,
too smart for your own good.
yeah, you don't take risks, so you don't have as much fun, and so now like he's just dumb enough to bring her back into having fun, but she's smart enough to sort of rein him in when he's going to do something really stupid.
Which is most of the time.
Yeah.
But not all. So
Hey, maybe the mantis will turn good through the power of friendship.
yeah, I wonder that does like it's an interesting way you're gonna handle that because at some point Max is gonna have to. First thing he's gonna do is tell like if he gets away and just runs off, he's gonna tell anybody he can that knows who Harry is. He's gonna tell Asta, and he's gonna tell everybody he can. It's like, no, that's not Harry. That's a mantis. I see his face. That ain't Harry.
And because the mantis doesn't know he knows.
Yeah. But yeah, and then just everybody just sees what the mantis is up to and knows, nope, that's not Harry.
I mean, just hungry.
For brains. I mean, what?
uh,
Oh, okay. So Harry's species can change shape, and Mantis species can change shape.
Most of them can change shape. Because, I mean, his girlfriend changed shape, too.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
but I
supposed
thought
to
her
do.
thing was like technology based.
I mean, how do you know the mantis isn't?
Because
mantis-
I'm pretty sure the Greys would have taken all of his technology away before they put him in prison.
If he's not working for the Greys.
Yeah, he very well could be a servant of the Greys.
Yeah, I guess you have a point there. It's like, hey, you work for us, you get all the food you can eat. It's like, okay.
If you can bite off the heads of all these people we need heads bitten off of, and then go infiltrate for us.
Because, I mean, if you remember, he was in the prison with that one dude, and he ate the dude.
That's true. Eh.
So he could just be like a wet works guy for them, and they're using him as a.
Yeah, he gets fed. They get their stuff taken care of without having to get their hands dirty.
Get their hands dirty.
It's like, okay, we'll feed you all the people we want to kill. You eat them. We don't have to deal with it. Food, shelter, we don't have to deal with it. You're the garbage disposal.
Exactly.
And if we need you to infiltrate someplace, disguise yourself, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that point.
Right.
Oh, come on.
And Cyborg Alien Hunter is
Oh yeah.
awake.
Where is my son?
Yeah.
It's like there's nothing left for me here since my dad died. Yeah, about that. I got some news for you. Wait. Would that make him like a robo zombie?
No, more of a RoboCop.
Cyborg.
Yeah, cyborg.
That's the general term.
You will be assimilated.
I know this doesn't work because technically speaking, he's just like in a robot suit. But if his actual body was like a robot, it'd be like, "Where's my dick?" Sir, in your anger, you lost it.
Oh no. Oh. Oh. As long as he doesn't yell, no. Yeah. There's some Revenge of the Sith references.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna think of something after we're done, but I can't think of anything else.
Okay.
You, Doc?
The Kate. I watched this 2 weeks ago. So, what happened to Kate? She died, or no? She's still on the ship.
Oh no, she's back at home. The Graves returned her.
Yeah. General Darcy's living
Because
Ben and
I
Kate's
remember
baby to
Darcy
this,
came with the baby. I just don't remember what happened to Kate.
No, they returned her because at the end she was like really sore with her neck, and he was like, "Do you remember anything?" And he's like, "No." And at the very end, you see
Darcy with the baby.
Yeah, about to knock on the door.
Yeah, I remember
another cliffhanger.
The entire episode was a freaking cliffhanger. I remember Darcy with the baby, about to bring the baby, but I forgot what happened to Kate in the whole ordeal.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It really was. It was a very, very packed episode.
Okay. Well, I have nothing further, and if...
Me neither.
Okay. Then, catch you later.